Hello and welcome everyone. I am Aina and I will be moderating for SAS Coffee. Today we will be discussing on making the Brew Harmony, a coffee partnership event, a success. The event will be involve major coffee brands that will be coming to JBCC during the Deepavali celebration.
Thanks Aina for the brief introduction. My name is Magnus. I'll be the moderator for our Buzz Bear Coffee. So like what Aina mentioned just now, this is going to be a very big event hosting on the JBCC. So we are definitely going to expect our neighbor country Singaporeans to be visiting us, and during weekend especially, it's going to be roughly 10 to 12,000 of visitors coming to our events. So we really hope to let them bring something back to their own country and also to anyone who actually visited us. Visiting us during that day. So how about we can start a little introduction, maybe start from our SAS coffee.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Nurin and I am responsible for the marketing at SAS Coffee.
Hey, hello everyone, I'm Siva and I'm in charge for the promotion at Buzz Bear Coffee.
Yes, and I go by the name Hyugi. I work on the product development side of SAS Coffee. All of you might have seen our most recent viral product, the Victorian era brew collection. I was the one who made all the posters for it as well as shot the advertisement.
And hi everyone, my name is May and I manage customer relations at Buzz Bear Coffee. So I like to think of myself as a friendly bridge between our amazing customers and also our coffee creations.
That's great. Pleased to meet all of you. But just to make sure that we're all on the same page, I'd just like to ask, what is the scale of these partnerships that we're going to do, and what are we planning to involve? Are there going to be other coffee brands there as well?
Okay, thank you for the question, Yugi. Yes, the event will involve around 20 coffee brands that will be promoting and selling their products. Great, we are clear about that. Let's dive into our discussion. First, let's talk about publicity and promotion. Nurin, could you start us off?
Sure, Aina. For publicity, we can leverage on social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok to create the buzz. We can also collaborate with local influencers to reach a wider audience. Any specific influencer you have in mind?
I would like to suggest Miss Lydia. Do you guys know about her?
I feel like I've heard that name, but I'm not quite familiar.
Okay, so let me introduce Miss Lydia. So she is a very famous influencer on TikTok and also Instagram with a total of 4.2 million followers. So I think she would be a great choice for our event because she is based in Johor Bahru and it will be easy for us to get in touch with her.
I'm familiar with Miss Lydia, but I would like to suggest another influencer named Miss Karina Aming. She is a foodie hopper influencer who is mainly active in TikTok and also Instagram with 9.3 million followers in both social media combined. I think she is most suitable as our event ambassador since she used to do some honest review about our product at SAS Coffee and the review has been very positive. And luckily for us, I know her personally and can contact her if she interested. What do you guys think?
Thank you for Nurin and also May sharing about the Miss Lydia and also Miss Karina Aming. Personally, I am more interested towards Miss Karina Aming. First of all, you did mention that she is a foodie hopper, so she will definitely suit for our event. Not only that, you also mentioned that she is SAS Coffee positive. She's giving SAS Coffee pretty positive review, so she also know about your product very well. So and also you also mentioned that she have 9.3 million of followers on the Instagram and also the TikTok as well. So this really give an impact towards our events. So maybe we can keep contact with her, and you did mention that you know her pretty well, right?
Yes.
So I think the job gonna be very easy.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So that's awesome. So since both our company already have our own social media platforms, and with this addition of from Miss Karina platform, maybe we could use that to leverage to put our details of our events there to gain more customers. Okay, and also maybe we could add discounts. For example, if they are subscribed to us, then we can give them maybe 10 to 15% discount, and also if they use one of our apps. Also don't forget about our loyal customers. Maybe we could use email marketing where we can email them, and on the site maybe we could add a contest for them so that could get their attentions.
Those are all very interesting ideas, but if I'm allowed to chip in, I think emails are just a bit too formal. I think I would suggest that we take our advertising to the metaverse, right? This is where most of the brands are now advertising, and that's where most consumers also kind of exist. We could also create like special like hashtags for this event that we can use, like hashtag Brew Harmony, which is the name of our partnership, hashtag SusXBuzz, or even hashtag Korean Coffee, given that she will be our brand ambassador for this event. This could also be like a promotion code that we use, like the way that you said, Siva. This encourages like attendees who come to our event to share their experiences online with these hashtags, because let's be honest, who wouldn't want like a discount on their coffee that they buy from us?
Yeah, I love that idea, Yuki. So we could also partner with local media outlets to spread the word. And also sending out press releases and also arranging for interviews could help us to promote our event.
I have a couple of friends in New Malaysian Times. That could help us giving ad space. They should be interested in our event. I can help with that.
Oh, it sounds like Nurin just has a lot of context. Very helpful.
Thank you.
Excellent. We are clear that Sus Coffee will be bringing partnership with the influencer. Then Basbai, can you guys come up with the content for the social media coverage?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe now we can move on to discussing our expected outcome. Siva, I believe your role takes a big. Your role do know more about discussing these expected outcomes, right? Maybe you can tell us more about it.
Okay, yeah, sure, Magnus. So since we all are here, we know our main goal here now is to gain profit. And I believe we can achieve that, because as far as I remember, last year Bloombucks Coffee, they made a similar event, 5-day event coffee, and they generated about 3.5 million ringgit. And I think that is our benchmark for now. So with that, I think we could achieve even more, maybe 5 million, since we are collaborating with influencers like Karina, so we can generate even more than that.
That's actually interesting, but like let's all just face reality for a moment. There are just a lot of coffee brands that exist in Malaysia right now. Bloombucks isn't the only success story. Unfortunately, a lot of new coffee brands are also able to gain traction. Like Cuckoo Coffee, for instance, who have expanded their shops from 5 to 25 this year, right? We need to widen our brand's awareness. A way of marketing that has been trending right now is to have street influencers go around and interview common people that, just go about on their day, right? We ask them about our coffees and have they tasted it and get honest reviews from that. If they haven't, then there's a good chance for us to make them taste it and get their genuine reactions for it, right? Another outcome that we can get is to get customer feedback the more that they come to our events and everything. And if they've never had our coffee, we make them taste it then and there. And I can guarantee that this can at least have 30% increase in brand engagement for either one of our company's social medias.
Yeah, and additionally, we can use this event to test our new products and also collect real-time feedback from our customers. So for instance, we could invite our loyal customers to taste the coffee and to record their genuine reactions in our event. So we can then share these reactions online to engage with our followers.
Now let's talk about the strength of each product. To that end, I would like to invite Yuki, our product development, to explain the strength of the products.
Sure, Aina. Sus Coffee is definitely known for its high quality Arabica beans, right? We have them in very rich aromatic flavors, and it's also very low in acidity, which is something that's important so that people can buy coffee without having negative side effects. It has a rich aroma because it is a highest quality bean that we're harvesting and importing from Colombia and Brazil. Our products are ethically sourced, so it caters to even people like vegans, Hashtag veganism is something that's trending. We really care about that as well. We've also started making hot meals that we sell on our shops. Malaysian delicacies like the Pak Sus Nasi Lemak or the Pak Sus Mi Curry. These are all things that we've tried to incorporate so that you'll have a very good hot meal with a good cup of coffee.
Basbai Coffee, on the other hand, we have famous for our innovative flavors, because we have, like for example, the highlight of our menu is the customizable flavor of our coffees that tailors to the preference of the customers. And also we have our famous wraps, for example the chicken teriyaki wrap, which gains its popularity because of its low price point, and also we use premium ingredients for it so that it can compete with high-end fast food chains, for example KFC or McGriddle. And also, not to forget about, the main important thing is that in Basbai Coffee, we prioritize our customers. So every decision we make revolves around what the customer desires and what they want. So that, for example, there are different generations. For example, the young and also the old ones, they can come to our coffee shop and they can have the experience because it's customizable of the coffees.
May I also add from that what Yuki just said, our SAS Coffee offers a variety of brewing method which allows customers to enjoy their coffee in different ways such as champ, espresso and Spanish latte.
Yeah, so apart from Red's Buzz Bear Coffee, we also have a very charming atmosphere that we want to showcase. So we could actually set up a photo booth to attract our target customers so that they can take pictures in our event. So this will definitely help to create a lively atmosphere at JBCC. Plus, we could also design a mascot, okay, to engage with attendees. The mascot could interact with people, then they can post for pictures and also add a fun element to our event.
Well, I guess that's a solid plan. With our quality coffees and your diversity of options, this is going to make a very good partnership.
Thank you everyone for the great contribution on our discussions. Maybe I will summarize what is going to be our role special to our Buzz Bear team. So for Siva, I believe that you have a very good understanding in terms of promotional strategy when during the discussions. Maybe you can also take a look on what Yugi mentioned just now on in terms of metaverse. That I think that will really give a very impact towards our events. For our me, for me, you did mention about mascot and also photo booth, right? So for these two, I think it will really give a very good customer experience, special to our neighbor country and also anyone that actually visiting us during the events. And Aina, do you still have any things to add on?
Okay, thank you, Manas. I just want to add that SAS Coffee will be bringing partnership with the influencer to increase media coverage. Not only that, our team will also increase brand awareness for both of our brands. I think we are clear about that. Let's agree for another meeting to discuss the promotional materials and finalize the event details.
Thank you, Aina. I think today's discussion actually covers a lot of information enough for our upcoming events. And let me conclude everything here. For our SAS Coffee, we would like you to cover mostly towards the influencer partnership and also media coverage. During the discussion, I can see you are very passionate on this part. For our Buzz Bear, we will go towards the promotional efforts. I believe our collaboration will really give a very big impact on our events. So let's make this the best outcome we can, and make this discussion into an action. Cheers to our event.
Okay, thank you. Miss Karina,
Great.